Hi, my name is Jacob Ward, and this is my persuasive speech. I'm here to persuade my audience that marijuana should be federally legal, just like alcohol. Presenting good information and providing facts on why marijuana should be completely legalized and treated just like alcohol has been for the past 80 years. Marijuana is only considered a drug still because you get high off of it. Getting high impairs your mind, so you will not think like you normally would. Also, marijuana does affect your ability to drive, but it is not nearly as bad as alcohol affects your mind. That is why I think that marijuana should be legal just like alcohol, so you can still get a DUI off of being high, and you can get DUI for being drunk. Marijuana helps out a huge amount of people too. Marijuana is mostly used to help with pain, as in having headaches, or disease like cancer, or a long-term condition like glaucoma. Marijuana is used for more than just its effects. It is used to make all kinds of paper. Legalizing marijuana will open up a bunch of different ways for the economy to make money, and maybe find out different ways that'll help fight different disorders. First, I will explain how marijuana is not as bad as other drugs or alcohol. Secondly, I will demonstrate how marijuana helps people fight pain or disorders. Finally, I will review why it is still not fully legalized and how it would help our economy. Marijuana is not as bad as other drugs or alcohol. Marijuana is not as bad as some people make it to be. And I feel like marijuana should be legalized because it's no worse than drinking alcohol. Getting drunk causes you to have delayed reactions, you can't see straight, you can't talk right, and you lack comprehensive skills. Getting high delays your reactions, sometimes increases your heart rate, gives you distorted perception, and sometimes make you forget short-term things. Compared to other drugs, marijuana should be the least of our worries. Like cocaine, meth, it's way worse than marijuana, and some people call marijuana a gateway drug because of it. Marijuana is called a gateway drug because when people get high off of it, they tend to want to try something else to get a better or stronger high. Marijuana does not have an addicting substance in it, besides THC, so you could smoke or eat or drink marijuana without wanting to have more due to an addiction. Marijuana should be considered a medicine instead of drug. I only reason why marijuana is considered a drug is because of the nasty habits that people choose to do with it. If marijuana was legalized, all of the people that grow and sell marijuana illegally will end up running out of business. The people that grow large amounts at a time and people that sell marijuana will not have anybody to sell to and will not have anything to do with their weed because everybody can just go to the store and buy some if they want it for practically the same price. Now that I have told you how marijuana is not as bad as other drugs, I'll explain how marijuana is used as a medicine more than a gateway drug. Marijuana helps people more than it hurts people. It is used to help people fight pain. When you consume THC from marijuana, it makes your mind think differently and keeps your mind off of your pain. THC slows down your thoughts and makes you concentrate on other, less important things other than people's injuries or disorders. Marijuana is also used by people that do not need it, and some of the symptoms are getting random spouts of laughter, paranoia, drowsiness, and short-term memory loss. Marijuana really helps people out with some of the disorders they have. For example, glaucoma. Glaucoma is a disorder that puts pressure within the eyeball, causing gradual loss of sight. Consuming marijuana will relieve the pressure in your eyeball for about 3 to 4 hours. It might not cure it permanently, but is an alternative to help people whenever they do not want to do other treatments. Also, marijuana prevents migraines. Migraines is a constant pain in your head that comes back if you do not take care of it properly. Consuming marijuana prevents migraines from coming back. Finally, there are a number of things that marijuana either cures, reduces, or prevents, like stops cancer growth, treats ADD, ADHD, prevents Alzheimer's, cures epilepsy. If one drug does so much good, then why is it still illegal for everybody to own? I just explained how marijuana is treated as a medicine and how it helps people out. But let's be honest, all this medicine can't be cheap. Now I'm going to explain how the economy could benefit from legalizing marijuana. If marijuana was legal, then it would help out our economy. Marijuana being legalized would help out the economy by making money by using it in different ways. There would be a lot less money being lost through crimes from marijuana, and because it is illegal right now, people try to sell it to other people for a different source of making money. That is a major fine to distribute drugs for money. Marijuana is also used to make paper. Paper is always needed. Instead of taking down trees, they can use some other materials like marijuana to make it with and save our trees. Marijuana can also be used to make our most used resources like fuel, solvents, and lubricants. Not only does marijuana help with the economy, but it also helps with businesses. Marijuana is used to make consumer and industrial textiles. Marijuana also makes building materials for construction or housing supplies. Marijuana could end deforestation and could end dependence on oil, gas, and coal. Tonight, I explained how marijuana should be legalized by first explaining how marijuana is not as bad as the other drugs or alcohol. Second, I explained how marijuana is used to prevent pain and disorders. Finally, I talked about how marijuana will not do anything but help out the economy. Marijuana should not be considered as a drug, it should be considered as a medicine. They should legalize marijuana to help the economy make money and help people get marijuana easier through the stores. Thanks for listening.